3 years ago, I found myself in one of the most painful, toughest times in my life. I was battling anxiety and constant panic attacks. I was losing sleep all of the time because I was just riddled with fear, the fear of not breathing in the middle of the night because my panic attacks were so bad they would take my breath away, and I had no way of controlling that on my own. For actually 3 months straight, I stayed at my mom's house, and I would sleep on a low mattress in the living room so I could get a little bit of sleep at night. Nothing was happening, nothing was helping. I tried cutting out caffeine, sugar. Eventually my mother told me, I think it's time you go see a specialist. And I'm the type of person where I don't even like taking ibuprofen for headaches, but I had to do something. I was trying to function my day-to-day life, suppressing the feeling of anxiety. This was unlike me. If there were any stress in my life, I just kind of brushed it off and it was okay. And when I had something break me like this and break me as bad as it did, it was a really scary time in my life, and I never thought I would ever see the end of that. One day I had a calling, and something deep within me was telling me, you need to make some lifestyle changes and you need to get back in church. I kind of strayed away from the path for a while, and so I Googled non-denominational churches near my apartment, and I came across Victory, and I decided to give it a try. That Sunday we went to service. I was welcomed with nothing but handshakes and hugs, and once the service started, this lady came across the aisle and gave me a hug and let me know that she was praying for me and she was happy that I was here, and I just broke down, and it was just really nice to know that, such welcoming people are in such a community of the church. That day the service was actually on anxiety, and while in the service I just felt this overwhelming sense of relief and peace, and knowing that I was surrounded by so many believers and so many great people in this church, I instantly felt welcome. I fell in love with Victory ever since I went that first day, and looking back and reflecting on it all, I really do have that testimony of the church because it helped me overcome something I never thought I would experience. I don't know where the anxiety came from, and it's a battle that was really hard, and I don't think I ever would have overcome that if I didn't step foot in Victory that day. Ever since that day, I've never had another panic attack. I'll have moments where I'm stressed and I'll just take a deep breath and I instantly begin to prayer, and I know that everything's in God's hands and He's truly taking care of me. That was a very difficult season in my life, but ultimately I know God used it to drive me towards Him. I could have gone to any other church that day, but God knew the best place for me, and that was Victory. This is my home.